Hey, what's up guys? This is Robin the Disney Noob and we are back here at Disneyland Park for 70 Years of Favorites, a special After Dark event. We're diving into some wild looking event foods like the mushroom Philly sandwich, Birria mac and cheese, and Gumbo fries. We'll also check out the special entertainment and rare characters. My wife is especially excited to meet Flick and Princess Atta. But the big question tonight, where does this event rank among all the Disneyland After Dark nights? Let's go find out. All right, so we just checked in. The After Dark event doesn't start until 6 o'clock. We're checked in a little early with their annual pass, but they do have a separate special event After Dark check-in over at Frontierland where it connects to Batuu. It's kind of where Big TMR is. So we're gonna check in for the event over there.
Yeah, there's Daisy in her 70th outfit. It's a special outfit for the 70th. And of course, we have the 70th Celebrate Happy. That is the slogan for this year. Beautiful slogan. All right, guys, we found the first Easter egg. See Mickey up there? There he is.
All right, guys, we're gonna check into the event. The check-in, actually, if you're already inside the park, is gonna be in the back of Frontierland, kind of connecting towards Fantasyland and also Batuu, kind of that three-way. That's where we're gonna check in. It's only 6:30 right now. We have about 2.5 hours until the event actually starts. So we're gonna see if we can catch a bunch of rides in and see how many we can get in today. Doesn't seem like it's sold out at all. It looks like it's a little bit less crowded than I normally expect for an After Dark event, but we'll see. All right, guys, they're having some technical difficulties with the After Dark event. This check-in area here next to Batuu. So we're gonna hop on some rides. Our first ride is gonna be for our boys. Their favorite ride, one of their favorite rides, Casey's Jr. Circus Train. Let's go. All right, guys, we are back in line here at the back end check-in section. Looks like the computers are working now. So let's get checked in. And I think Rise of the Resistance is less than 30 minutes, which is a walk-on. So my wife and I are gonna try to hop on that at least once. Rise of the Resistance is down. It just went down right now. So we're gonna head over to Smugglers Run. It's 5 minutes. Let's go. Oh, there's nobody in Batuu. It's practically empty. It's crazy. Oga's Cantina is under construction, so there's nobody here. What is this guy doing? Hello. How are you?
Doing pretty well so far. How about you?
I'm doing good. Can I ask what do you do?
Well, right now, what we're doing is playing Curly and Spike. It's the same game that Han Solo won the Millennium Falcon with.
Oh, what?
6 different suits, 2 different colors.
Okay.
Green is always positive. Red, it is always negative.
Okay.
The object of the game is simple. It is to use the sum of your cards to get as close to 0 as possible.
Okay.
You have a -4, a +10. We got a -10 right here. What do you think you should do?
Probably swap these two. That'll be a 0.
All right, now you're at 0. And then for me, I think I'm going to go ahead and just pull. All right. So now.
So
again,
I'm sorry, what do you have? What values do you have?
So I have a -8, a +4, a -3, and another -3. So I'm in the hole pretty deep right now.
Okay.
Now let's see it. Second round roll. Nothing. All right, we're on the final round. Do you want to stay at your 1?
Yes.
All right. You're going to stay at your 0. Right.
0 twice.
Let's see what we got.
Bennett, you lost.
Well, he doesn't know that.
Oh,
Didn't quite work out for me.
no?
All right.
What happened?
You
Well,
got
because I still don't have a
Yeah, just
something
like
to
that,
match.
okay.
If I wanted to, I would have probably needed to get a a positive 8.
Ah.
All right.
That would zero that out.
Final round roll. Nothing. All right, so that's the part where we put our cards down. We take a look around. Obviously, I didn't quite work out. And then we have a 0.
Got a 0-0.
And we have a 1. Unfortunately, the 0 took it this time around. So my friend right here just
What
won.
is this?
Good game.
Thank you, thank you.
Good game.
This is just what we sell here at the park. And it's the one where you can play with your family, your friends, anyone that you want in particular. And so you're going to find these as well as a set of dice in the Toydarian toy shop.
Awesome. Sounds good. Thank you, Matthew.
Thank you.
Safe travels. All right, guys, 5 minutes for standby.
Right, pilot, push the flashing button to take off. Pilot on the left, move your stick to fly right and left. I was just about to say that. Pilot on the right, pull back on the stick to fly out and push forward to fly down. Yes, back on a lot of videos. Louie makes flying easy, eh? Weapons are online. Left pilot, hit the boosters. Now let's go get that coax down. Right pilot, make the jump to light speed.
All right, guys, we just finished Smugglers Run, and we're gonna head over to Big TMR, ride number 3. Oh wow, that's pretty. This is the kind of the walkway, the transition from Batuu to Frontierland. Looks like they put up some new projections against this wall. Oh, it's Mickey. It's Golden Mickey running. This is ride number 3. All right, guys, we just got situated here at Jolly Holidays. We got some of our exclusive foods for this event. We're gonna start off with the mushroom Philly sandwich for $15.99, but it just looks like a medley of mushrooms. The sandwich itself is ginormous. The bread is huge, and maybe a scoop of mushrooms. So it's a lot of bread. So let's give it a try. Yeah, I mean, for this to be called a Philly sandwich is kind of yeah, I don't know. So let's take a bite. Yeah, I think my initial thoughts, the bread is very crunchy. It's very warm and delicious, but there's just too much bread. I feel like the bread to meat ratio or bread to filling ratio is pretty poor. It's like 80-90% bread and maybe 10% mushrooms. A sliver of cheese. You could barely taste the cheese. Definitely not the best here from Disneyland. All right, next up is the maple bacon cinnamon roll for $10.99 here also at Jolly Holiday. It just says drizzled with white chocolate. So this is a 70th item. Comes in this kind of aluminum foil, maybe like a 4x5. Definitely see the bacon pieces. All right, got a nice bite. Got the bacon. It's a very thick and a little bit dry cinnamon roll. Nothing really special about it. I wish it was warm. I wish it was kind of fresh. Tastes like it's been in this container for a while. Just tastes like a regular cinnamon roll. Nothing really special about it, except I want to say the icing. The icing is really, really thick. Very, very sweet. Sweetness meter probably 8 or 9 out of 10. So the icing kind of makes it really, really sweet and thick. It definitely tastes the icing. Definitely tastes the cinnamon, but it's just a really basic cinnamon roll. Again, it's on the dry side. I'm gonna give this a C-. All right, this next item is from the next door neighbor, Refreshment Corner. It's just next door, so we actually just brought the food over here, ate it together. It's the Birria mac and cheese and a bread bowl for $12.99. You know, we've seen this Birria before here, also at Jolly Holidays. We used to have it in that toasted cheese. It does come with that little sauce on the side. Kind of reminds me of that same consomme from that toasted cheese from last year when they revamped and reopened Jolly Holiday. We'll see if it's just as good. Comes in this ginormous bread bowl. You know, we've seen this Red Bull before. Last time it was filled with, I think it was chili, or was it clam chowder? Anyways, but this time it's gonna be mac and cheese. And it does have a lot of birria on top. It does have some green salsa on top. Let's go ahead and dive in. Ooh, I can see the mac and cheese coming out from the sides. So it's like a marriage between American cuisine and Mexican cuisine. Let's get a little bit of everything. Wow. The noodles of the mac and cheese is overdone. So it's very, very soft and mushy. I think they overcooked the noodles, so it just tastes really, really mushy. I definitely don't like the mac and cheese, but I do love the birria. So I love birria meat. This is just a little different. I feel like they're trying to be creative, so I think I give them a A for effort, but as far as taste, I think birria and mac and cheese, not really a good marriage. This is really not for me. It might be for you. If you love birria, you might say this is a good marriage, but for me, I'm just gonna give this a solid B. I think it's cool to have it at a park, but again, it's kind of confusing. I don't think it's the best mac and cheese at the park. I think you could do much better than this. All right, guys, we just finished up at Jolly Holidays, and we're gonna head over to Bengal Barbecue to pick up the Tahitian ribs. They basically look like Korean kalbi ribs. Super excited for those. And then we're gonna head over to Stage Door Cafe to eat them with the gumbo fries. So I know so far the food has been kind of so-so, a little bit meh, so it's gonna be uphill from here, guys. All uphill. Let's go. Wow, this line right here, right in front of the tiki room is gonna be Baloo. Wow, Baloo from Jungle Book. Yeah, it's Baloo and King Louie from Jungle Book. That's awesome. That's really cool. Wow. That's really cool. I don't think I've ever seen Baloo or King Louie here at the park, so that's a very special character you can catch here at After Dark event, 70 years. All right, guys, we are back here at Bengal Barbecue. Pick up their Tahitian ribs. I think they had these kind of special ribs for another After Dark event. Can't remember which one exactly. If you guys remember, comment down below. Definitely smells like those short ribs, man. Wow, I can see them grilling. Woo. Oh, that's crazy. Indiana Jones is 20 minutes. It's insane. All right, next up is the item that I'm most excited for, the Tahitian ribs from Bengal Barbecue. We brought it over here, and man, it looks amazing. It's 2 giant pieces of kalbi ribs. It's got some slaw on the side, fresh white rice. It looks amazing. Let's dig in. Wow, first impressions, guys. It's a delicious meal. I just wish there was more than 2 pieces. I think for $19.49, I wish there was 3 pieces, but it is delicious, nice and thick and juicy. I almost feel like it's a little bit undercooked, like a little bit medium, which is perfect. I like my kalbi medium, maybe a little bit medium rare. I know a lot of Koreans like them well done, but this one is not a Korean kalbi. This is a Tahitian kalbi, so it's gonna have a different marinade. It's got a little bit more island vibes, more fruit, more acidity, more sweetness. It's not that soy sauce base that Koreans just use. It's got a little bit more kind of fruitiness, some acidity. So yeah, this is a delicious Tahitian plate. I'm glad that they brought this for the 70th anniversary. This is definitely a banger. One of the best meals, best items from Disneyland is gonna be the barbecue short ribs. Must get. Very, very sweet, very juicy, delicious, perfect short rib, cooked medium. I love it. Pineapple slaw leaves a little bit to be desired, but the short ribs make up for it. Pineapple slaw is kind of boring. It's your typical, just basic slaw, nothing fancy. It's a basic coleslaw. White rice, plain old white rice, but you're gonna need that with this kalbi. This is delicious. I love the Tahitian ribs. This is a must get. I give this a solid A. All right, next up is the Tahitian Punch for $7.29. It's a special drink for tonight's After Dark event. It says a refreshing blend of pineapple, orange, grape, and lemon. Let's give it a shot. It does come with this nice little orange wedge. Nice little dressing. Comes in your typical clear cup. Just tastes like a blend of 4 juices. Tastes very fruity. It just tastes like a bunch of juices put together, almost like a jungle juice. Something like I've had in undergrad. A little bit of alcohol inside, but minus the alcohol, obviously. This is a non-alcoholic drink. It's more like just a juice. I think this is good for kids, good even also for adults. It's a very fruity drink. It's appropriately named Tahitian drink. Tahiti is my grandma's favorite place. I asked my grandma, she used to travel a lot, my grandpa, and I asked her on her deathbed, what was your favorite place you visited? And she said Tahiti. So I gotta visit Tahiti. This has definitely got some island vibes. It's gonna go perfectly well, the Tahitian ribs. This is also a solid A-. And I think it could be better. I feel like just a bunch of juices, kind of like the basic, most kind of minimal thing you can do for a punch. I feel like they could add a little bit more pizzazz to it. Add a little bit more, maybe some herbs, maybe some cilantro. That can kind of bring it up a little bit. But I give this a solid A-.
Did you just say cilantro?
Is that cilantro? No, it's mint. Mint. I meant mint. No. Not cilantro. Not mint. No, I meant mint. Yeah, I said I was thinking mint. So, next up is the Gumbo fries for $14.99. Cajun seasoned beer battered fries smothered with chicken gumbo, mozzarella cheese, and green onions. I gotta be honest, just appearance itself, it just looks way different from the photo. Just looks very meh. It just looks like steak fries, which are pretty well done. I can still very crispy, with some cheese on top, some green onions. Again, I wish it had a little bit more meat. I don't see a single piece of meat in here. I don't know what happened to all the gumbo. I was looking forward to like the pieces of sausage, the andouille sausage and the chickens that's in the photos. I don't see any andouille sausage, so I don't know what's going on, but let's dig in. Yeah, I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see a single piece of meat. I don't see any andouille sausage. They call it a gumbo fries. Oh, I see, wow, I see like small pieces of, like, it's like one sausage that's just cut up into like 20 pieces. I'm not really sure what happened, but it's basically just potatoes and some mozzarella cheese and a little bit of green onions. So let's dig in, let's see how it tastes. It's actually pretty good. I mean, for the presentation, I mean, the fries are cooked to perfection. It's very crispy on the outside. It's seasoned perfectly. It has some good, nice Cajun seasoning on it. I mean, the fries are perfect. The cheese, there's enough cheese on there. It's just, it's missing like the gumbo-ness. Like, if you're gonna call it gumbo, you gotta have some of that gumbo, kind of that umami sauce, like that. The sausage and shrimp, chicken, that sauce needs to be on top of it. Definitely not saucy at all. It's more like a dry gumbo fries. It's more like just cheese and fries. For it to be called a gumbo, it's just really be inaccurate. This is just really, really good fries with cheese on top. That's really what this is. So I'm gonna give this a B-. I think it's gonna get a B because the fries are so good. Definitely above average for a theme park. I like the fries a lot, but as far as the gumbo part, they missed the mark completely. I feel like it needs sausage, it needs chicken, it needs some gravy. It needs all the materials for it to be called a gumbo fry. This by itself is just fries with cheese. Solid B-. All right, we just finished eating here at Stage Door Cafe, and we're gonna head over to the Golden Horseshoe to see Woody and Jessie for the line dancing. Let's go check them out.
Sounds of magic. Tonight we are going to take you on a delightful journey through some of the most beloved and iconic songs in the Disney music catalog.
What if I meet the one? Tonight imagine me gown and all, fetching me draped against the wall, the picture of sophisticated grace. Oh, I suddenly see him standing there.
All right, now we're gonna head over to the Royal Theater. There's a live band and some dancing over there, so let's go check it out. Hey, that was really cool here at the Royal Theater. Now we're gonna head over to Fantasyland and look for Flick and Princess Atta. All right, guys, we're gonna try the new items here at Red Rose Tavern. We've got the poutine fries and the Gaston Brew. We're gonna start with the poutine fries for $14.99. It's a special event for just for tonight and also for Thursday. Slow cooked beef and gravy over seasoned waffle cut fries. These are actually my favorite type of cut of fries, waffle cut. Pickled onions and cheese curd. So definitely got some poutine Canadian vibes. Let's dig in. Pickled onions here. Got the cheese curds. The cheese curds looks like it has some kind of, I want to say pesto? It looks like little pesto cheese curds. Yeah, it's pesto cheese curds. I was right. Definitely lots of gravy. Nice and wet. It's not dry. Definitely reminds me of poutine that I've had in Montreal. Definitely has some Canadian poutine vibes. I love the serving. It's a lot of potato. I love the cheese curds. The little bit of those herbs, little pesto herbs, kind of gives us some more complexity. Gives us some kind of freshness from the herbs. I love the dish. It's still very, very heavy. It's potatoes and cheese and gravy. It's got a little bit of acidity from the pickled onions. I think it's overall a good poutine dish. I'm gonna give this a solid A. I think it's really cool that they have a poutine dish or an After Dark event. I mean, fries in general at Disneyland is a home run. This is a home run poutine, so absolutely love this dish. Good job with the beef. I wish there was more of it, but it's very, very soft and tender, very flavorful. I actually do prefer beef over the pulled pork, so I like this a lot. So it's a solid A from me. Today we're going to be reviewing the Gaston Brew. It's a special drink for the After Dark event. Butterscotch beverage with dulce de leche topper. So topper is dulce de leche, but the bottom part is butterscotch. It's kind of like butterbeer. Kind of reminds me of USH a little bit, giving a little bit of those Dumbledore vibes for $7.79. Let's see how good this is. I mean, appearance-wise, it looks very much like the butterbeer over at Universal Studios Hollywood. I mean, it almost looks identical with the topper. So let's see if it tastes exactly like that. It's pretty close. This is actually pretty close. I'm not sure if they copied Universal Studios, but this is pretty close to the butterbeer. This is very good. I mean, the butterbeer USH is probably the best drink at Universal Studios Hollywood. If you have seen our reviews there, they're not really well known for their food, but their butterbeer, especially their butterbeer slushy form, the frozen version, that is actually my wife and I's favorite. This is definitely up there. This is gonna get an A from me. It's got a little bit of sweetness. It reminds me of that butterbeer from Universal Studios Hollywood. If you are a Dumbledore fan, you love watching those Harry Potter movies, you're gonna want to drink one of these. This is basically a Harry Potter when Disney. So this is gonna get a solid A from me. I love the freshness, the crispness, the taste of butterbeer. This dulce de leche cold foam is delicious. It's just sweet enough. I feel like the sweetness is on the topper. The beer itself is not really that very, it's not very sweet. So the sweetness is all on top. So I'm sure if you mix it, you kind of blend in all the sweetness, but I'm not gonna do that. I like to drink through the cold foam. But again, this is a solid drink. I think if you like butterscotch, and if you have tried that butterscotch beer over at Universal Studios, and if you like it, you're gonna love this one. So it's gonna be a solid A from the Disney movie. Cheers. Cheers, Gaston. Two of the six, two items out of their total six is gonna be here, and those are both home runs. I definitely like this Gaston Brew. I like the poutine fries. Definitely better meals. Definitely better options for this After Dark event. We started off here at Jolly Holiday and at Refreshment Corner, and we started off kind of slow. The food was kind of mediocre. Some of it was a miss, but we're ending it off on a bang. I think this Gaston Brew is a delicious butterscotch brew, butterscotch drink, if you want to say. And the poutine fries is going to fill you up. Pair that up with the Gaston burger, or pair that up with the Fantasy Fair Folds, any of them. My wife and I, we like the spicy chicken version. You're gonna be happy. All right, we gotta end the After Dark event with the best rides. So after this, my wife and I are gonna finish off this episode with some rides. We're gonna just have a romantic rest of the night. It's a very chill night. After Dark events are super low key. Like this one, the Sweethearts Night event, both of them, there's nobody here at the park. So all the rides are just basically walk-ons, and you're just having a quiet and fun time with your loved one. We're gonna finish it off with my favorite food from 2025, the Raspberry Rose macaron. My wife mobile ordered it for me this morning because she knows this is my absolute favorite. So if you've never had it, this is the Raspberry Rose macaron, iconic Disney dessert. I think when I think of Disneyland, I think of this. So I love the fresh macaron, and the ears just fell off. So it's really, really delicious. I'm gonna take one bite and save some for my kids tomorrow. It's so good. The fresh raspberries, just an explosion of sweetness, a bit of tartness, a bit of sourness, natural acidity, marrying well with the Mickey Mac. Nice and crunchy on the outside, soft and chewy in the middle. It's an A+. It's a solid A+. All right, guys, we're gonna head over to Toontown to catch some special characters and maybe some rides. All right, guys, the carousel is literally a walk-on, so we're just gonna hop on. This is ride number 4. All right, Storybook Canals is a walk-on. Ride number 5. Let's go.
And today, for your safety, we ask that you please stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat at all times and parallel.
This snail, this light up snail thing, actually my son got from his preschool. This is like an old snail item. There's a popcorn bucket that my son got from his preschool. It's from one of these snails, electric daisy snails. It's really amazing. All right, we're finally gonna head over to Toontown. We've been distracted, lots of characters, lots of photo opportunities. We don't want to miss any of these. Yeah, Toontown is usually packed with strollers and kids. So to come here during an After Dark event is pretty cool. It's totally different from what it is normally. Not flooded with kids, not flooded with strollers. And it's just really chill. So it's a different vibe here at Toontown tonight. Is this working? Awesome! All right, so walk on. All right, if you guys don't know this ride is in the farthest corner of the park, and usually there's no one in this line. And this ride is actually very underrated. Just imagine big TMR, but like the mini version. That's what Gadget Coasters is, so let's go ride it. This is ride number 6. Wow, it is a party here in Tomorrowland. Wow. Ride number 7, Astro Blasters, my wife and I's favorite. Let's do it. Alrighty, there's our ugly mug. Wow, look at that master grip. Look
How'd you know where the camera was?
I have no idea. There it is, 266,000. And yeah, whatever that was. You can send the photo to your email, just plug it in. All right, guys, that pretty much wraps up this episode. The 2 highlights for tonight is gonna be the Tahitian ribs over at Bengal Barbecue. Those were delicious short ribs. Unfortunately, only 2 pieces, but it comes with some white rice and some pineapple coleslaw. It was a home run. A little bit on the sweeter side. You know, it's got a little bit different marinade than the Korean kalbi marinade. It's gonna be a little bit more islander style. It's gonna have more acidity, some more fruitiness, some more sweetness from the fruits. Yeah, the other item was gonna be the Gaston Brew over at Red Rose Tavern. It just reminded me of the butterbeer over at Universal Studios Hollywood. Probably the best drink over at that theme park, but I'm glad it's here. It's really, really delicious, very refreshing. I really, really enjoyed that drink. Unfortunately, the other foods, you know, there's only 6 items for this After Dark event. A lot of the other foods were just not good. I mean, I just feel like they were just not good, especially the Philly cheesesteak. I mean, that mushroom steak burger sandwich, it was just really just not good. Also the gumbo fries, it was just missed the mark. It just was just a fail. Did not look good at all. It did nothing like the picture at all. So I would definitely not get those items. Yeah, one of my regrets is we didn't get to see Princess Atta. We only saw Flick, and the cast member told us that Princess Atta, she's in and out.
but Flick is always there. Where Princess Atta is in and out, she got to take her break. So we miss Princess Atta, but we got to see a lot of other cool characters. We saw Baloo, we saw King Louie, we saw Mickey and Minnie, we saw Merlin from the Sword of the Stone. That was really cool. So yeah, I know some other cool backdrop events. We saw the Gummy Bears, the Hercules, the Matt Tea Party, the Main Street Electrical Parade. That's a classic. Yeah, we saw a lot of cool stuff. You know, a lot of 70 years kind of anniversary merch. People were wearing a lot of old school jerseys and sweaters, really honoring the history of Disneyland Park. So that was really interesting, but I wish that they could do more. Maybe like an extra parade or maybe a fireworks show, something just unique to draw us in to this special 70-year celebration. Otherwise, I think this is on the bottom of all the After Dark events. You know, we haven't been to every single one of them, but we've been to 4 of them. We're gonna go to our 5th one next month. So I definitely, for me personally, the 70 years After Dark event is the lowest one. It's definitely the worst one out of all of them. Again, my favorite is the Star Wars one, followed by probably the Sweethearts Night, but that one is kind of similar to this, but then again, it's like, but there's a little bit more. There's a little bit more like Sweethearts kind of Valentine stuff. I feel like they could have done a little bit more for this one, but they just didn't. Yeah, I think After Dark events are not for people who have annual passes. I think if you have an annual pass, it's probably not really worth your money. I mean, you're already paying monthly and you're paying a lot already to come to Disneyland and to book those reservations. To have this extra date is really unnecessary. Honestly, the After Dark events, I don't feel like Disneyland really puts a lot of effort into them. They usually don't have a lot of delicious, they don't really add a lot of food. Especially for this event, there wasn't a lot of events. You know, sometimes they have like different projections and different shows, different parades. But for this one, it was just like another Disneyland day, except no crowds. And of course it was at night, very exclusive. So I love that it's less crowded. You can ride as many rides as you want. It's basically a walk-on for almost every single ride. Unfortunately, Rise of the Resistance was down. I feel like the last After Dark event was Sweethearts Night. It was also down on that one too. So it's really unfortunate. I almost feel like After Dark events are geared for folks who are not annual pass holders. So if you're not an annual pass holder, I highly recommend. It's like getting a regular ticket, but like with the super Lightning Lane pass. So like basically you have Lightning Lane the whole night. So definitely the way to go. I feel like my wife and I will probably do this like maybe 10, 20 years later when the kids are all bigger. My favorite After Dark event, honestly, is Star Wars Night. And that's because I'm a Star Wars nut. I recently stumbled upon Star Wars in 2025 and it's just really especially Mandalorian, that's really kind of what drew me into Star Wars, but it's just beautiful. So I love Star Wars Night. Everyone's in character. There's lots of projections and it's more characters. It's just way more cool. I feel like tonight's event was kind of very like subpar, low key. I feel like Disneyland didn't really do a whole lot. It was more just the everyday stuff with a little bit of extra characters, a little bit of more photo opportunities, and a very small bit of extra cool foods. Most of them were misses, only a few of them were hits. So yeah, that's the honest review of the 70 years of Disneyland After Dark event. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys like and subscribe, and then we'll catch you on the next review. Peace. Happy anniversary at Disneyland. Just to give you guys an idea of how short these wait times are at these special After Dark events. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, Big TMR, 15 minutes. Space Mountain, 55 minutes. Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters, 10 minutes. Astro Orbiter, 25 minutes. Star Tours, 5 minutes. Indiana Jones, 25 minutes. Pirates of the Caribbean, walk-on, 5 minutes. Haunted Mansion ride, 13 minutes. Winnie the Pooh ride, 5 minutes. Tiana's Bayou ride, 5 minutes. Peter Pan's flight is 30 minutes, but almost everything else in Fantasyland is 10 minutes or 5 minutes. This is crazy. Rise of the Resistance, 20 minutes. The best ride here at the park is a walk-on, guys. This is why you gotta come to these After Dark events. Basically the Lightning Lane multi-lane pass on steroids.